Hello from Vancouver, Washington. I am so glad it's a 3-day weekend because that means I have time to do chores and also time to explore. So yesterday, I guess the big update from to-dos was I finally got my roof rack installed and a roof box too. It was something where I was like not really sure if I actually needed it, but I think that it's a good call because I have enough stuff that it looks like I have stuff. Not that I'm like keeping anything with me that is like super important, but I want to make it so that I don't look like I have a lot of stuff, and this is gonna help with that, so that's great. I have it and it's ready to go, and I did a test drive today because I went on an adventure to Astoria, which is an Oregon coastal town, and one of my friends recommended going to check it out when I was at Ecola State Park and Cannon Beach, but I was just way too tired that time, so I thought, what a great day to go back and check it out now. And so I drove out there, and I guess before I drove out there, I did some Googling for top things to do in Astoria, and then also kind of looked around on the map, and I found an eagle sanctuary, so I stopped there along the way. Turns out it's just like a little deck area where you can look for eagles, but I personally didn't see any eagles, which was maybe the point of it being an eagle sanctuary, where like people are not really like involved with the eagles at all. But still very beautiful nature. I got some video of that, so I'll put it at the end of this. And then after that, I went to the coffee place called Coffee Girl, I think. It was like the closest one that I could find, and also looked like it had a cool view just off the water. It was on this pier that also housed this, it was like a museum of, I guess, like the fishing industry that they had around there. And so that was nice. Great scones. The coffee was pretty good too. And then after that, I went to the Astoria column, which is a historical marker and has a spiral staircase inside that you can actually climb to the top. It was really, really foggy, so I didn't actually get like a good view, but if you also want to not see anything, I'll put like a little bit of a video at the end of this for that too, just to give you an idea of what it was like. And the guy was really nice. He was like, hey, like maybe keep looking over your shoulder if you're in Astoria all day, and if it clears up you can still come back with like your parking pass, because you pay $5 and then you have a pass for a whole year. So I can park there as many times as I want for the rest of the year for free. Let's see, what did I do after that? So after the column, I ended up going down to the Flavel House Mansion. Flavel? It was an old Victorian house that's been restored, and this captain used to live there, and he was actually really influential on helping Astoria, I guess, become a little more successful and developed, and leading it to like what it is today. So that was really cool. I watched a whole video about it and got some postcards, and then also just toured the house, and they had indoor plumbing, which was pretty cool. No cost was spared in the building of that house. And after that, I was pretty tired because I was looking at like every single thing, and sometimes if I look at too many details, it just like takes a lot out of me. But I wanted to check out the bridge because there's a really cool bridge that goes from Astoria into Washington, so I guess Oregon to Washington, and I drove across that so that I could see what it was like, and then I drove back, and that was the end of that, but it was a very fun bridge drive. Yeah, so after that I just went to a co-op because I was really hungry. Turns out they have burritos, so I got a burrito, and then I realized that there was like a whole street of stores and shops and stuff that looked really cool that I didn't even get to see, but that'll have to be for another day. There was way too much there for what I could have done in one day anyways, but I feel like it was a good stop, so thank you for that recommendation. Gonna keep checking out the towns that I can check out whenever I get more free time. And outside of that, I just came back and I'm getting ready to try to do more inventory on what I have. So it's kind of messy behind me. But the goal is to only put back in my car everything that I'm planning to use, and if I haven't used it in the last like however many months, I should probably just drop it off at the Goodwill that I passed along the way. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So maybe I'll go take a walk now. I seem to have this thing where I just like to keep moving and seeing new things. So I'm trying to like balance that with meditation and like just being calm and being okay, being still too. But it's also fun to just kind of go somewhere, spur of the moment. Anyways, I will talk to you later. Bye. Just kidding. Here are the videos that I mentioned that I would include.